Imagine standing at the top of a mountain. The air is thin. Clouds drift beneath your feet. The world feels still, quieter, slower, almost frozen. But something invisible is happening. Time itself is moving differently. At the peak, every second of your life is just a little longer than for someone standing at sea level. You can't feel it. You can't see it. But physics can. This isn't science fiction. This is Einstein's reality. Welcome to the strange world where gravity bends time. Time. It feels like the most constant thing in existence. Seconds, minutes, hours, all ticking forward, never stopping. But time isn't constant. It stretches, it bends, it flows differently, depending on where you are and how fast you move. This is one of the most mind-bending truths in modern science. Time is flexible, and the higher you go, the faster it passes. Let's start with gravity. Every massive object, a planet, a star, a black hole, pulls not only on matter, but on space and time itself. The stronger the gravity, the slower time passes. That means the closer you are to the Earth's centre, the stronger gravity's pull, and the slower your time moves. When you climb a mountain, you're just a bit farther from Earth's centre. Gravity weakens slightly, and your time speeds up just a little. We're talking about microseconds, tiny, invisible slices of existence. But over a lifetime, they add up. If you lived your whole life on top of Mount Everest, you'd be a few billionths of a second older than someone who lived their life at sea level. Almost nothing, but proof that time isn't the same everywhere. In the 1970s, scientists proved this with one of the most elegant experiments ever done. They took two atomic clocks. One stayed on Earth and the other was flown around the world on a jet. When the plane returned, the clocks disagreed. The one that flew higher and faster was slightly ahead. It had literally experienced more time. That's not a trick. That's relativity. Einstein called it time dilation. It means that time itself changes depending on gravity and speed. The faster you move, the slower your time flows. The stronger the gravity, the slower time becomes. That's why near a black hole, time almost stops. A few minutes near the event horizon could equal years for the rest of the universe. If you ever came back, you'd find the world far older than when you left. Time isn't a river. It's a landscape, and gravity shapes it. But what does that mean for us, ordinary people? It means that right now, your head is aging faster than your feet, because your head is farther from the Earth's centre. You are, quite literally, stretched across time, a living example of Einstein's universe. GPS satellites actually experience this effect. Up in orbit, gravity is weaker, so their clocks tick faster than clocks on Earth. If engineers didn't correct for this difference, GPS would be off by kilometres every single day. Your phone wouldn't know where you are, planes would miss their routes, navigation would fall apart. So even though this distortion of time feels abstract, it's part of the systems that power our modern world. Your phone works because scientists understand that time bends. But what if time is not only relative in space, but also in our minds? A child's summer feels endless. An adult's year vanishes in a blink. When we fall in love, time disappears. When we suffer, every second stretches forever. Maybe our perception of time is also curved, not by gravity, but by emotion. The same universe, the same seconds, but lived differently by every being. Just like clocks in mountains and valleys, our hearts live in their own timelines. So next time you stand on a mountain, take a deep breath. Look down at the world below. Down there, time is just a little slower. Up here, the seconds are racing by. You are, in a very real way, living slightly ahead of everyone else. And maybe that's why mountains feel magical. Because for a moment, we step outside ordinary time. We touch the edges of eternity. If gravity can stretch seconds and motion can bend them, then time is not what we think it is. It's not ticking inside a watch. It's not counting down your life. It's the shape of reality itself, flowing, folding and changing with every heartbeat, every step, every rise and fall of the earth beneath us. And maybe that's why we keep climbing higher, not just for the view, but to feel, even for a moment, how time truly moves.